Hi, it's Chris with Implied Music. So what? Well, aside from a philosophy, it's a special chord type. Um, Not exactly a symmetrical chord, although there's tons of fourths in it. Named after a famous song by Miles Davis. Let's take a look at it today. 1959's Miles Davis album, Kind of Blue, has some iconic jazz treasures recorded on it. A great collection of players and a great collection of tunes, many of which, if you're a player yourself, you've probably played around with. So What is on the surface, easy, sort of simple two-chord tune, although it's hard to keep track of when you're blowing over it. You probably know this tune. Those two chords have a very specific structure, and that structure is the so what chord. Let's look at it horizontally. Here's the whole chord, and I'm just going to hold it down for a while so that we'll just get a really strong visual of it. The so what chord is built from a stack of fourths with a major third on top. I actually think of every so what chord as descending from the top note. B, down a major third, down a fourth, down a fourth, down a fourth. The so what chord has a symmetrical quality, but it also has a certain brightness to it because of the major third on top. It's an ambiguous chord, as many fourth chords are. We could analyze each of those notes as being members of several different tonal centers. When I play this, I'm playing E, A, D, G, and B. And depending on the root note, for instance, if I played C as a root note, that really sounds like a juicy C major chord, doesn't it? It's just beautiful, right? But alternatively, an A will give me an A minor 11 sound, a very beautiful minor sound. It also works for me as a major, a Lydian major for F. And while it may not be the best G chord ever, it's a very good G chord. It's not exactly a seventh chord sound, but kind of a major sound. And that's what makes the so what chord so powerful. Now, my favorite use of the so what chord is in couplings. And I'll show you what I mean. Take a simple melody like Mary Had a Little Lamb. So the top note is E, D, C, D, E, E, E. So my first so what chord, major third, fourth, 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 would be this. My second one, this. My third one, this. Suddenly I've turned what is essentially a children's song into a complicated, rich, harmonic, sort of paddy melody. I don't know, you tell me. I could set up that chord, the so what chord, in a MIDI processor here in Logic and just play a melody with one note and get that effect. In fact, just for giggles, let's do it. The chord trigger learns from the bottom note, so you just heard that C at the bottom, and you can see that the top note is a G, right? So you have to sort of plan for that when you're doing it, but let's try Mary Had a Little Lamb. I like this sound best with sort of pad sounds. And it's because you can float around in space. Tons of reverb on that, and you are definitely out there. You can just sit on a so what chord and get an interesting effect as well. So back in Synthesia, take a look at this. I'm going to play a so what chord. Now, my top note is E. If I just slide down on white keys to D and keep the same shape, I'll get something that is not a so what chord. From here to here is a minor third, and then from here to here is a tritone. So while this is kind of an interesting sounding chord, it's not a so what chord. Let me make the adjustment. Ready? Here we go. B becomes B flat. The tritone really changes the sound. This is called a diatonic coupling. All these notes are white. You see it? This, on the other hand, is a chromatic coupling. You follow the difference? The structure of the chord was chromatically identical as I went down. Perfect fourths, a major third on top. You can make choices which one works best for you. It's sometimes useful to use a diatonic coupling. I like the chromatic couplings because they're untethered from a key center. Very flexible for us. Well, the so what chord. So what? I hope this has been useful. Let me know what's up for you guys. I want to know what's going on with you, what you might like to learn, what interests you, how this lands for you. Like and subscribe and hit the bell. You'll be notified when I do a new video. I'll see you next time.